What's up, everyone, and welcome back to EBFG TV. Well, Brian, they got a result. Somehow they did it. It wasn't pretty, but the Sounders draw 2-2 in Montreal. What are your overall thoughts about the game?
I mean, it doesn't always have to be pretty. I mean, not pretty is maybe an understatement for that game, to be fair.
True.
But, I mean, we said before the game, like, we would take a draw in Montreal.
Yeah.
We got one, and I'll take it.
That's not exactly what I expected when I said I'll take a draw. But
I mean, yeah.
whatever.
It would be nice if the Sounders would show up in the first half of a game, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But, I mean, at the same time, you gotta admire the way that they battled back and stole a point on the road.
Yeah. No, it was pretty impressive. I still don't really feel great about the game. I guess I feel better because we actually got our first points of the season in an increment of one. But no, I still don't feel great about the game. But yeah, they did show a lot of heart and a lot of resiliency, which are those, like immeasurables that make some teams great. So that was pretty impressive. And it did seem like it was kind of a tough atmosphere to react to with that very strange surface that they have at Stade Olympique in Montreal, and just kind of a weird atmosphere and a weird vibe to that game. But in the end, they get the result. They get the points, and Will Bruin gets his first goal as a Sounder.
Yeah, that one definitely felt good. I mean, the timing especially, obviously, but just for him as a player, like, you got to feel happy for him.
No, I am happy for him because, I mean, it's cool. I think Ship did really well, too, as in his first appearance. He looked pretty good against his former club. He also had a really funny tweet about beautiful spring days in Montreal where the temperature is 0 degrees. That was pretty good. But, I mean, it wasn't perfect. It definitely wasn't pretty. But I think it's an okay result to have before the big home opener next week.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it. I just you got to compare it to the performance in Houston. Mm-hmm. And although it wasn't great in Montreal either, it certainly was like an improvement. You saw some guys that maybe didn't show up at all in Houston having better games this week. I thought Nico looked, at least in the second half, looked a lot more solid against Montreal. I thought Dempsey in the second half looked more solid against Montreal. Well, for parts of it anyway. But I mean, we didn't go in there and smash and grab and take 3 points and, play amazing.
Yeah.
But we didn't just lay down and die either. So I realize that's a low standard to hold the team to. But it's still, it was better than last week. And then, like we've said, we got that big home opener on next Sunday. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really going to get them going.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to say yesterday was 10% better than Houston, it definitely was.
Yeah.
All-around performance was better. I thought the substitution made by Brian Schmetzer in the second half, bringing off Gustav Svensson and putting in O'Neill Fisher, worked out very, very well. I think Fisher did really well, and I'd love to see him start. I know we talked about it in the match preview, or you talked about it specifically, and I'd love to see him start next weekend because I think he really came in and gave us something that we didn't have with Svensson in the lineup, because Svensson still just doesn't. I don't know if it's a confidence issue or like match fitness issue.
It's been strange.
Yeah, he just doesn't look in it. He's just kind of slower than everyone, and he's just kind of last.
Yeah, he just seems like he's not reading the play. I'm not sure how else to put it. Like
for sure.
I know there's always that style adjustment coming to MLS because we do play kind of a different brand of soccer than especially over out in Europe and other places like that. So I get that there'll be the adjustment. I'm not writing him off yet, but I think for now maybe give him a game on the bench, let him kind of watch it from that perspective, and give Fisher the go, because I thought Fisher was brilliant.
I do think we need to talk about the big kind of underlying talking point about yesterday's match that a lot of people are talking about, and it's that handball that was given against the Sounders that I think disallowed what could have been the equalizing goal from Clint Dempsey. What do you think? Just what do you think of that call?
I mean, it was the wrong call. Those things are going to happen. I don't think it's, people are quick to jump up. Oh, they're trying to get the Sounders. It's not. No one's trying to get us. It's
everyone's out to get it. No one likes us, Brian.
Yeah, and we really care about it. No, I mean, it's just one of those unfortunate, crappy things that, we've had games like that where we steal something on some weird bogus call or whatever. So I'm sure we'll get our karma. Hopefully, we'll save our karma for Portland or Vancouver or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was mad about it, but I'm not ready to grab my pitchfork and run to the MLS headquarters.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why the ref made the call. To be completely honest, from his angle, I understand like what he
Yeah.
saw and what he eventually deemed a handball and gave Montreal the free kick. It sucks because that was the potential equalizer, and honestly, if we get that equalizer, I don't know if a third goal comes as late as it did.
See
But
that? Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying with.
yeah, but I think we still would have gotten a third goal. Montreal has a tendency to blow leads. In
As
the last,
Toronto.
yeah, I was going to say in the last what? I guess that's 2 out of their last 3 games they've blown a pretty big lead.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean they have a tendency to blow leads. I think we still might have gotten a third goal after Clint Dempsey's phantom goal. Even it might not have been the Bruin goal. It might have been completely different, you know. But I think we could have walked out winning 3-2 in a little bit different scenario yesterday. But hey, 2-2 works. I'll take it. It's an all right result.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I would have felt downright bad if we came out of there with 3 points after that performance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think if we did get that equalizer, I think we'd probably sit back and don't push for that third goal as much.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's all ifs or what's the saying? I don't know what the saying.
Something.
It's all hypotheticals, whatever. So like we could go on about that all day, but
yeah.
I think I don't think, or it ended up not affecting the result, so it wasn't as big a deal. But yeah, I mean, obviously you never want to see calls like that get blown.
No, I do think we have some good karma coming our way from not only that, but from we have some good karma coming against Vancouver. I hope after
that first game last year.
Yeah, awfully ref game.
Yeah, that was a game where I was like, they're out to get us.
Yeah, that did seem like out to get us game, especially when Blas Perez is basically laughing about. Was it Geiger that made those calls? It was, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, especially when after Geiger of all people. Like, I mean, some refs you can be like, whatever. But Geiger, he always seems to do it against teams I'm for some reason.
Yeah.
He's just an interesting ref that is not very popular in the North and South American soccer scene, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I do have to say one thing. Shout out to the Montreal fans who had a banner that said, "Seattle, we owe you one," for beating Toronto in the MLS Cup.
I saw that. That was great.
Yeah, that was really funny because they do owe us one, but they also owe us like 2 because they lost to Toronto and the final should have been in Seattle. But whatever. I won't debate how many
they owe us.
Whatever. Yeah, Montreal owes us, but yeah, they definitely owe us at least 1 for beating Toronto. I thought that was really funny. Shout out to the whoever it is in the bell end.
Yeah,
that was in Montreal.
Surely they don't call it that.
I don't think they do, but that's the supporters group that rings the bell when they score. So I always call it the bell because it's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
It is, and it should.
I think most of our American subscribers probably won't get that, but
yeah,
I think it's great.
I don't get that joke, but calling them the bell end, it fits rather nicely.
That's good.
And also, I think it'd still be funny if it was the Bell End sponsored by Bell, because like Canada and Montreal and Alex Graham Bell would be hilarious. But yeah, anyways, back to soccer. A 2-2 result going into the home opener isn't too bad. It could have been much worse, don't you think?
It could have been much worse, and yeah, I mean, we had said before we'd take a draw. I'll take it. I didn't think it was going to go that way. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just one of those results where you're on the road. It's a tough place to play. A point, even if a little unfair, is acceptable.
Yeah.
So I'm good with it. And we both mentioned the other 2 subs, so I thought we might as well mention the third. I thought all 3 subs did very well, by the way. What are you thinking of Wingo so far?
He looked pretty good yesterday. I liked him. He scored in preseason, which I thought was is a pretty big deal. It's not a huge deal, obviously, because it is preseason and all the teams are kind of trying, different things and different tactics and different lineups, formations, whatnot. But I think he's going to be really good for the Sounders. I don't know if he'll have quite the impact as Christian Roldan has had over the last couple of seasons, but I do think he'll come in and make an impact because UW and SU both are just churning out fantastic talent right now, and the Sounders are lucky to have gotten a few of those, and Roldan and Wingo. David Olson is coming up too, I believe. So yeah, I mean, Seattle's really kind of a soccer talent hotbed at the university level right now, which is really exciting. I'm excited to see more of Wingo in the coming weeks.
Yeah, I thought he was really fun to watch. I thought he brought kind of a more dynamic spark to our attack that had been maybe lacking As was he the one who came on for Ship, right?
Yes.
Yeah, as
because Bruin came on.
Oh yeah, Bruin came on for Torres. Yeah.
Came off for O'Neill. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Ship was great in the first half and kind of provided that same sort of thing. And then as the game went on, I thought he kind of trailed off a little bit, and so I thought pulling him off for a kind of a like-minded player, if you will, was a great move by Schmetz, and I think it paid off.
Spencer's subs, I think they've been much better than Ziggy's, if we're completely honest. I thought a lot of the time Ziggy waited too late to start making subs, to make like 3 subs in the final 10 minutes. Like, it would be rapid-fire subs.
Yeah, you get guys coming in the 89th minute.
Yeah, like, and when you're losing, it's pointless, and you still made this anyways. And so, yeah, I thought that was kind of one of the stranger parts of the end of the Ziggy Schmidt tenure in Seattle that I'm kind of glad is gone, because I think Schmetz's subs have been really good ever since he took over in, the end of July, beginning of August last year. That's one of my favorite things about him. And plus, he honestly, I could listen to Brian Schmetzer talk about anything all day. I don't know what it is. Like, he doesn't have like this fantastic like James Earl Jones voice, but it's just like,
no, he's just gone. It's like that dad storytelling thing.
It is. It's just like calming, and I feel everything in the world is okay when Brian Schmetzer is talking about soccer. So, hey, I'll listen to him all day.
I like it. No, I totally agree.
I do want to ask one more question, and obviously we'll have our full match preview for the match against New York. What is it? Is it Red Bull New York or the New York Red Bulls? I was getting confused.
Technically, it's Red Bull New York, but they call them the New York Red Bulls.
New York, New Jersey Red Bulls United
Metro Stars.
Yeah, the Metro Stars. Yeah, there we go. Whatever they're called now. A huge match, not really in terms of like playoff implications or early season anything, but it is a home opener. There is the unveiling of the MLS Cup Championship banner. There's a lot of very exciting things that are going to happen next weekend. How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, not as excited as the last time I saw them on a March 19th in Seattle. But
that 2009?
Yeah, that was the inaugural game.
Wait a minute. Was the inaugural game March 19th?
Yeah.
So exactly, what is that? Exactly 8 years after our inaugural game, we'll unveil the MLS Cup banner
against the same team.
I hadn't made this connection. This is blowing my mind.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, this is amazing. I don't feel like we're talking enough about that. Let's start that conversation. This is history.
I just realized that last night, and I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's really cool. Look how far we've come. Right? Yeah, it's super exciting. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super stoked.
Yeah, to answer your question, I totally kind of skipped that part.
Yeah,
I'd say like 8 or 9, 9.5. I mean, as home openers go, this is like the one. So
it's the second biggest home opener in club history, basically.
Yeah.
Because
that was what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, I get you. That 2009 home opener was like the big introduction, and this one is kind of like we're here to stay. Like the Sounders
made it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're a perennial powerhouse in the Seattle sports scene now. I mean, obviously it's probably Seahawks, Mariners, Sounders. If not Seahawks, Sounders, Mariners. I don't want to make anyone mad that's a Mariners fan, but
I mean, attendance-wise, well, I guess attendance per game we beat them. Attendance overall, they crush us, obviously.
Yeah, and it's a little hard to play.
TV numbers, they crush us, though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's definitely more of a Mariners fan base, probably out and around like Washington area.
Yeah.
But the Sounders are definitely a powerhouse here to stay in Seattle, which is very exciting. If you don't have tickets to Sunday's game and you're on the fence, go. It is a big deal for not only the Sounders but for Seattle sports. We don't get to celebrate championships often, which we've talked about.
No, we do not.
Yeah, we don't. And this is just a very exciting day for the city, and it's a very exciting day for the club. I'm at a 10 because it's like the first match at home since the end of November.
Yeah, it's your first match as a season ticket holder too, right?
I was going to say that, yeah. My first match as a season ticket holder, the first match at home since November, unveiling the banner. It's just really cool. Like, it's fun.
I'm excited.
So, I don't know if they have, said anything about this, and I know this is, very American sports fan of me. Do we know if, the team is getting rings on Sunday? Kind of like how some other sports do rings.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about that.
Because I know a little club down south called FC Dallas made massive rings for their team after they won the Supporters Shield Open Cup double last year.
Oh, I was like, after they won what?
And they gave replica rings to all of their season ticket holders, which was interesting.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I just think it's funny that, I mean, it really is like the first time they've kind of won anything, I think. I think that was the first time they even won the Open Cup, right?
I think they might have won it before, but I'm no Open Cup historian, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm not either. But they're very proud at the fact that they were once like run by Lamar Hunt, so they probably made a big deal out of winning the Open Cup that's named after him. But yeah, I don't know if the Sounders are going to do like a ring thing or what. I know the Galaxy have done rings before. I don't know if Portland did last year. We don't need to talk about that anymore. It never happened.
Yeah, what? Who?
Who? Huh? But yeah, I'm super excited. It's going to be a fun week in Seattle sports.
Definitely. I'm pumped. It just seems like it's been so long since we've had a home game, like a regular season home game where I'm not just, we had a couple playoff home games, but most of that I was just panicking for 90 minutes, so it's not quite the same.
Even the last regular season home game we had to win to even get in the playoffs.
That's true.
Against all Lakes. So I mean, really, we haven't had like just kind of like I don't want to say relaxed.
No, but like a more fun, enjoyable atmosphere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Less intense.
Yeah, a less intense atmosphere for quite a while. And I think Sunday is going to be kind of a party festive atmosphere, which is super fun. And I hope the team responds and puts up 6 on Red Bull New York, because that'd be pretty fun.
That would be, I would love that. I would love a 3-0 also. We'll save the match predictions for the other video, but I would love a 3-0 as a mirror of the score of the original game.
That would be pretty interesting. It's too bad that Freddie Montero is now in Vancouver. I knew that would get a reaction. Anyways, thank you so much for watching EBFG TV. Full match preview coming on later this week, probably Thursday or Friday. Game Sunday, right? Yeah. So probably Thursday or Friday this week. We'll come back at you with another video, some more hot takes, some super hot fire, more Sounders talk, because that's what we do here at EBFG TV. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe down below, comment your thoughts on the Sounders 2-2 draw in Montreal, and we'll talk to you guys later.